The disability community is in serious danger. Hi, my name is Jessica, and today I am joined by my friend and environmental advocate, Baylee Ritter, and we are going to spill the accessibility on how climate change is going to impact different marginalized communities, like the disability community, differently. Hi, Baylee.
Hi.
Can you tell me a little bit about what the climate crisis looks like today?
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I never thought I would have to say this, but we are witnessing in real time the Earth's sixth mass extinction, caused by climate change, but created by humans. Human activity releases greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Now, those gases, because they're being emitted at a rate not seen in any other point in human history, they're creating sort of a blanket over the globe. And that blanket is preventing heat from the sun from escaping back out into space, like Earth has done for as long as it's been around. So that heat is being trapped here on Earth. Unfortunately, what a lot of people don't realize is that our globe has warmed by 1.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but that is the warmest it's been here on Earth in 125,000 years. Now, you know where I'm going with this. That warming has caused billions of tons of ice to melt, which causes sea level rise, which causes flooding, which causes displacement, which causes extinction. And you can see that sort of effect map out over a variety of impacts of climate change.
Wow, that is really intense.
Yeah.
And kind of scary, so not great. But I actually, in preparation for this, did a little research myself and read that by the year 2050, it is estimated that about 200 million people will be displaced. Is that true?
Yeah, give or take.
Based off of that estimate alone, because 15% of the world's population at least qualifies as being disabled, that means that about 30 million people in that category would need extra layers of support, which even more intensifies the problem.
Yeah. Climate change is impacting nearly every facet of the human existence, both today and in the future. But what people don't realize is there are communities of people that are forever going to be disproportionately impacted by climate change more than others. So the 1%ers, the billionaires, they're not in that, okay? No. It's the people in coastal communities, it's people with disabilities, it's people of color, indigenous peoples. It is the ones that have disproportionately been impacted by numerous other issues happening on our globe historically. And unless we do something about it and recognize those communities, put them in spaces where they receive justice and are a part of the conversation and achieving justice for their communities, we're not going to be able to see change because their voices still aren't heard and aren't being taken accounted for.
It's such a shame, but what can people watching at home do today to help ensure that climate justice is taking place, but also that it's an equitable process?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, if you can vote, vote. It is so important. Using your consumer muscle, a lot of people don't realize that corporations listen to us. They just don't want you to believe they listen to us. When you stop investing in companies that are not keeping our planet in mind, they'll see that. When you reinvest in others that are, they see that switch immediately. Nothing affects a company's actions like their bottom dollar. Understanding that your money equals votes for the kind of future that you want is so powerful. So put your money in the right place and just talk. Just like conversations like this, talk amongst lines.
Spill the tea.
Spill the tea. I mean, no matter who you're talking to or what their general passion or interest is, bringing up the intersections is so important because it allows us to all come together as a single movement instead of all of these siloed single movements separated, and it allows us to be even more powerful than people in power want us to be.
Thank you so much for joining
You're
me
so
today,
welcome.
Baylee. I'm having this really important conversation. I have been a fan, I guess, of your
wow.
work for a while, but also a friend, obviously. But also, I think just in general, having been aware and taking action in different ways for the climate crisis myself in different behind the scenes sort of things for the last decade of time, I've rarely seen people talk about the intersections of climate change, not just on the disability community, but on several other marginalized communities. So I think having conversations like this is so important, and I really appreciate you bringing that up as a really powerful solution, because even it doesn't matter who's having those conversations, they just need to be being had. So thank you, and remember that at home, folks. Remember that at home. Where can people find you?
You can find me on LinkedIn, Baylee Ritter. I own and the founder of a zero waste store and environmental education space in our hometown of Pontiac, Illinois, called Everyone's Collective. So give us a follow, check out our website, DM me. I'm open for all kinds of questions.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this little conversation, be sure to give this video a like, a thumbs up, whatever platform you're on. And don't forget to follow for more conversations like this in the future. But thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.